Do you want to talk a little bit more about your 21-day frequency program, or do you want to talk to some of the callers first? You go whichever way you prefer.
Let's talk to some of the callers, and then we'll pick that up.
Perfect. We have Denver calling in from Hemet, California. Denver, welcome to Inner Journey.
Thank you. Good choice, Dr. Kimberly.
She is just a terrific woman. What's your question this evening? Yeah, she is.
My question for you, Dr. Kimberly, when you started to realize these gifts that you have and everything, does most of your understanding come from divine inspiration, spoken to you, explained to you, and maybe you research it and confirm it, or do you do a lot of studying and go and have the aha moment and are able to practice what you do?
Denver, what a great question. Dr. Kimberly, what do you think about that?
It's a really smart question, and I've never been asked that before in my entire life, so that's great. When I think about that, I think that I do study a lot, and I keep up on things in my field, which is alternative medicine, and I do study frequency and sound and energy patterns, and so I do study, and is that inspired? Probably. And do I get inspiration? I feel like I get, it's hard to explain again how I receive things. I feel like, like I said, I hear them and they come in, and I guess you could say, some people call me a channel, and I think we're all channels, though, Greg. To be honest, I kind of have a hard time with that label. But
Well, wait a second. Before you go on from that, I agree with you entirely that we all are channels. It's just that we have to learn how to listen enough to hear what's being said to us, what's going through us. It's about progressively learning to be more awake, more aware, and then to make choices about what you want to do with that, as far as I'm concerned.
But I also believe, after saying all that, I also believe that things have come in that I have no way of knowing. And this year, especially when I was called back to the work, as I call it, I get things that I don't take credit for, and I'll be the first one to tell you that they came in. And when I say that, if you ever hear me say that, or I'm writing about it, it's not me. Again, I feel I'm the servant of the energy. I'm not the master. And, maybe I have mastered the use of frequencies, which is obviously why I have, I have that program. And I do feel I'm very, very good at what I do. As a matter of fact, with frequencies, I'll put myself up, in this field of alternative medicine and energy work up there. I always say in the top 5% or higher. I'm really good at what I do. But yet, do I take credit for everything that comes out of my mouth? Absolutely not. I feel there's a lot of things that are unseen and that are so much bigger than we are. And like you said, we're all learning, and we're so limited. Until we leave this reality, I don't believe we'll even know anything, to be honest.